Do you feel a deeper connection with Atlantis, or do you feel drawn to learn about Atlantis? Well, if that's so, then there's no coincidence here. Now, in this video today, I was guided to share with you a message from my guides about this reawakening of Atlantis. Because so much has been happening on a global scale, on a collective level as well. It's all part of this global reawakening. And my guides have a message for you to give you a better understanding of what exactly is happening. Because everything that is going on right now, there is a reason for that. It is all to assist in this reawakening of Atlantis. And also my guides want to share with you then also what you as an awakening soul can do to assist this reawakening. So if that is of interest to you, if you want to learn a little bit more about what is going on and what does this have to do with this reawakening of Atlantis, then stay tuned. Hello beautiful soul, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm super excited that you're here. In case you don't know me, my name is Kay Sanders. I'm a divine messenger and celestial healer, here to assist awakening souls on their spiritual awakening journey so they can awaken to their power within and create more success, abundance, and freedom in their life, all while living their life on purpose. And if that's you and you haven't done so already, I do want to invite you, please be sure to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I release new content. So this video today is really very special and very dear to my heart because I'm still new to Atlantis and learning about Atlantis. And when my guides had stepped forward and asked me to do a video about this, I thought this was really amazing. And I felt very honored to bring you the information that my guides want me to share with you about this reawakening. Because the reawakening initially started back in 2012 when we had this collective reawakening, and that was all the starting point of this reawakening. Now this will continue for another about a decade, until around 2032. That's when this whole reawakening will then be complete. So with everything that you have been seeing on the news and all the agony that's been going on, everything that's been going on in the world, as unfortunate as it is, there is a reason for it, because it's all about the dismantling of the old. Because if you're looking at the world, you will realize that a lot of stuff is simply no longer working. So it's all about those dismantling those old paradigms in order to be rebuilt. So all of these old systems, these old ways of going about life need to be dismantled. And oftentimes there is resistance to any change. So that's why you're seeing so much going on in the world right now, because we often need to be shook to the core. And often something that's been going on these last couple of years is the purpose for that is really to shake us, to wake us up, to also assist those who are still deeply asleep, and to awaken those souls who haven't heard the calling to really awaken. And like I said, that's what causing also the friction, the tension, the resistance, which what you see when you turn on the news, right? And all that you have been seeing is basically a dismantling of the old paradigms and to really reawaken those deeply asleep souls to awaken. Because in order to really step into or embrace this awakening of the reawakening of Atlantis, we need to awaken. We need to change how we are. Because back in Atlantis, people weren't the way we are right now, right? People were more coming from the heart. It was more of a heart-centered way of living life. And that's what's happening right now. All this dismantling is happening so we wake up and start living from the heart rather than just from ego mind. And every awoken soul, like everyone, and I'm assuming you are one of them, who has already been on their spiritual awakening journey to really awaken to the truth of who they are. Like every awakening soul and the soul that is already awoken is here to assist in the transition into this new golden age. So by you doing your own inner healing, by you doing your own work to really awaken, you then shine your light. Because as you awaken, well, you're starting to release a lot of your old paradigms as well. All the old stuff, the layers of densities and limitations and all of those things. You also heal those wounds that you have been carrying with you. All the stuff that has been dimming your light. So the more you awaken, the more you do your inner work, you then shine your light brighter. And that in itself already makes an impact. Because the more awakening souls who shine their light, well, that's going to make an impact in the world, right? Because that then also will assist others in awakening too. And more way showers are being born, and they have been born. So more way showers, like people like you and me, who are here for a reason, who have heard the calling of really following the spiritual path, of really living more of a heart-centered life, of doing our own inner work, of transforming our own life, of healing and releasing, and really learning how to awaken to the truth of who we are and step into our power. That is so powerful, because that will then assist others in waking up too. I mean, just think about your life right now. Everyone that's in your life right now, I'm pretty sure by you doing your work, you're impacting them, because you are looking at things maybe from a different perspective, which then helps them look at things from a different perspective if they so choose. Maybe not right away, but just as you're doing your work, they will see that. It will impact them. And as you're shining your light, you're changing your vibration, that too will impact everyone in your life. So all of these way showers that have been born these past few years, and I'm not saying like a newborn baby, but I'm saying like anyone that has heard the calling to awaken, we are meant to be the next way showers, to really aid in this transition. Because by us doing our own work, we then assist humanity in the awakening process as well. Because as more way showers are being born, they will then remember who they are, what they're here to do. They will then step into their purpose of doing the work that they're here to do, and then assisting and leading humanity into the new golden age. So we're truly in a powerful time. And even you, if you have been on this journey of awakening for some time now, you have been doing an amazing job in assisting in this as well. And even if you don't have a business or work with people or whatnot, that's not even the important part. But like I said, you just doing your own work is assisting humanity in this healing, in this awakening process. So keep doing what you have been doing. It's definitely making an impact. Because as you awaken more and other souls are awakening as well, the more souls are really awakening and hearing the calling, it raises the frequency on a collective level. It also raises the frequency of Earth itself. So it's truly powerful, it's truly beautiful, because the more you awaken, the more, like I said, you yourself raise your frequency. And then that has a ripple effect. Now you may think that you doing your work is not making an impact. Maybe you feel like you're not very impactful in your life. But I want to invite you to look at it from a different perspective. Because you just doing your own work has an impact on your own life. And then you talk differently, you look at things differently, which makes an impact. So even though you may not feel that you're making an impact, but you are. You're making an impact on a collective level by simply you doing your work, and you're raising your frequency. You're raising vibration, which has a ripple effect. Because think about it. When you go into a room and you're feeling really vibrant, you're feeling really good, that is the energy that you're sending out, which impacts every single person in that room. Now, it would also be the same thing if you go in a room and you're feeling very lousy and like really down. That too impacts the room, because people, everything is energy, and people can pick up on your energy. So I'm pretty sure you have been around a person before where you're like, I don't really like being around you because I don't feel good when I'm around you. Well, think about it. It's the same the other way around. When you're around a person that you just feel so great being around them because they're glowing, they're vibrant, you just feel good. Well, you doing your own work of really healing and releasing and stepping into your power and awakening more, looking at life through different lenses, that makes you a different person. That helps you make an impact in the world, because then there's other people that just love to be around you. That impacts them. So you see how all that is connected? So you doing your own work is very, very powerful. But you may wonder, what can you do to really assist in this reawakening of Atlantis? Because we are moving into this new energy. We are moving into the new next golden age. Now, of course, it's not going to be exactly like back then, but it's just a way of being. It's coming more from the heart. And if you're looking around, more people are awakening because that's what we're moving into. We're not meant to be just ego-driven and all to ourselves and, oh, I can't help you. No, there's so much division going on. And this reawakening is all about coming back together as one, because we're all connected as one anyways. So this reawakening of Atlantis is that. is that coming together as one again, is living from the heart, living more of a heart-centered way of being, and to be compassionate towards others, to be loving others, to respect others. It's more of a heart-centered way, not what we have been seeing all this time. So what can you do to really assist us, to assist this reawakening? Well, listen to your own inner calling. Listen to what your soul has been telling you. Listen to those inner nudges. Remember who you are. Remember the beautiful soul that you are. And don't be afraid of this. Don't reject it or resist it. Allow it to unfold, because even though you may not know what is going on, how to make it through your awakening or whatnot, just know that it is happening for a reason. You are meant to be the next way shower. And it doesn't have to mean that you start a business or anything like that. But like I mentioned earlier, just you doing your own work, you changing your life, you changing how you look at things, impacts everyone in your life. Every person that you touch, every person that you are around, every person that is in your energy will be impacted by you doing your own work. So listen to your inner calling. Remember who you are, and allow yourself to really step into the role of the next way shower, because you are meant to make a difference. You are meant to make an impact in the world, and it's by doing what you feel called to do. Now, will it be scary? In a way, because it's going to stretch you. It's going to invite you to step outside of your comfort zone, and I want to invite you to allow it. Now here, I want to share something with you that can make this a lot easier for you. Live by your own rules. Now, not the rules governed by your ego, but the rules coming from your heart, from your soul. Be the rebel and do what you feel called to do, even if it seems like crazy to other people, and people that will gonna try to talk you out of it. Don't listen to them. Live by your own rule. Make that your mantra, that you live by your own rules, that you are the rebel that does what you feel called to do, what your awakened soul is guiding you to do. Take those soul-inspired and aligned steps and actions that will lead you towards whatever you're meant to do, whatever feels right. And oftentimes that can cause resistance too, because maybe you know what you should be doing, but it doesn't feel right. I want to invite you to listen to that. Do what feels right and ignore the things that you think you should be doing that don't really feel in alignment. So that's what I mean with living by your own rules. Do what you feel called to do. That in itself will also make an impact, because then you're standing in your power. And wouldn't you want to stand in your power as well? So be the rebel, and then also share the love. Offer your assistance to other people. Offer your guidance to help others awaken too. Now here I want to mention something. Now there are going to be people that don't understand what you're talking about. They're in resistance to that. Perfectly fine. It's not about forcing them into waking up, because I often hear people like, why don't people understand? Why don't people understand, what's going on and wake up and realize and remember and, recognize what's going on? It's because everyone awakens when their soul is ready to. And sometimes people are just more in resistance. You can't force anyone, but by you doing your own work, every single time you are around another person, it's an invitation for them to awaken too. So you can't make anyone see things your way. You can only stand in your power, do your thing. Like I said, be the rebel of your own life. Be the rebel, do the things, living by your own rules. And by you standing in your power, that in itself is so powerful, because each and every time it allows other people, it gives them an invitation to step up to your level. It's never about you lowering yourself to be in alignment with them. You stand in your power, do what you feel called to do. And like I said, that is an invitation to lift people up, to also be on this awakened path. But like I said, we are really in a beautiful time right now, even though it may not seem that way. But like I said, you have been guided to, for one, watch this video for a reason. You have been guided to step onto your spiritual awakening journey for a reason. And I just want to invite you, keep going, keep going. And if you're in doubt, tune in. Consult with your own inner wisdom. Be the rebel. Live by your own rules. The rules that are governed by your awakening soul, not your ego, right? But I just want to invite you, if you want to learn more about your soul's origin, where you have come from, learn more about why you feel drawn to Atlantis, what you are meant to do to really assist this, I was guided to create a special Akashic Record reading bundle. It's called Soul Remembrance Activation, where you get a 9-question Akashic Record reading, you get a specific light language activation to help you. Think of it like your soul song to help you remember who you are. Now, I put the link in the description below. Now for the month of November, I also have a holiday special, so you get 25% off if that's of interest to you. Like I said, the link is in the description below. If that's of interest to you, check it out. And I would love to assist you in offering you some divine guidance to really help you find your path in life and get some more clarity. But I want to ask you, have you felt this connection to Atlantis? Maybe more so as of lately? Are you maybe even wondering about your time in Atlantis? Do you know that you were alive in Atlantis? Maybe you even had glimpses of that life. I would love to know. Leave a comment below. Let me know. What is your connection to Atlantis? Or maybe you're not even sure about that. But also, if you want to activate that part within you, be sure to subscribe, because I'm going to release a light language activation to really activate the Atlantean frequencies within you. So if that's of interest to you, be sure to subscribe. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited you were here, especially for this special video today, this special topic. Like I said, I'm still new to Atlantis as well. I have just recently come across my origin of being in Atlantis, and it's really an exciting time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. Like I said, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the light code activation that I'm going to be releasing here very soon. And be sure to check out this next video here. I think you're gonna love it. Until then, make an amazingly abundant, successful day. Namaste.